So this is the main square of Shepherd Market. It was built in 1735 by Edward Shepherd. He developed this land, which is where the original Mayfair took place. And the Mayfair happened on the first Maybank holiday every year. It dates back to the 1200s, and initially it was a fair put on by the Hospital of St James's, which used to stand where the current St James's Palace stands. The Mayfair happened here and it continued all the way through the 1800s, but then it got stopped because it had become an agricultural fair and there was a lot of drinking, a lot of gambling and a lot of brawling going on. And by this stage, some of the more noble families had started building big houses in Mayfair, and they weren't very happy that this was happening on their doorstep. So that was the end of the Mayfair. But Edward Shepherd bought this land and he built Shepherd Market. So it is named after Edward Shepherd. There's no S at the end of Shepherd's, and it's nothing to do with sheep, and it was never traditionally a market, but that's what it's always been known as. And actually over the years there are paintings of the area, and there was a time when a lot of people did have, they had fruit and vegetable, and there was a flower stall here at one time as well. Behind you here is Kitty Fisher's. Again, it's a new addition to the market. It's been going for just over a year now, and it was named after Kitty Fisher, who was a famous courtesan who was also based in Shepherd Market at one stage. A lot of the shops in the market tend to have the same sort of businesses. So we have a fabulous barber here. It's very new. They have other outposts down in the East End, and tucked along the alley here in the back, we have a really traditional barber, and it's very interesting because you would think that two barbers couldn't survive so closely to each other, but the people who've been going to this barber have been going there for 30 years, and now their sons are going there, and their sons' sons will be going there. So this is one of the oldest parts of Shepherd Market, and it gives you a real sense of what the market's like. It's got a lot of alleys, most of it is pedestrianised. There's a lot of alfresco dining, and it's just a beautiful space, and it looks very old. There's not anything modern about Shepherd Market except for some of the shops. This area is particularly sweet because it has a little square here, which we've worked really hard to preserve. People love to come and sit here, they drink their coffee. There's a cafe around the corner here, and the area behind us, we've got Le Boudin Blanc, which is probably one of the restaurants that the market is the most famous for. It's been here for many, many years. And often if you ask a Londoner what they know about Shepherd Market, Le Boudin Blanc or Ye Grapes, which is the pub down here, are the two businesses that they will have heard of.